Meet Andrea Stella. He might be new to some, but he's a seasoned professional in the world of racing. With his impressive track record, he has helped teams like Ferrari, and now he's taking McLaren to the next level. But did you know that his salary has now skyrocketed to a whopping 7-figure, and he has just spoiled himself with some luxury rides? Join us as we explore the amazing story of the McLaren F1 boss, Andrea Stella, and his crazy lifestyle. Welcome to the F1 Wealthy Update, where we peel back the curtain and take a look at the glam lives of these speed demons. From their fat paychecks to their flashy rides and fancy lifestyles, we'll give you a VIP tour of how these drivers live it up and spend their cash. So, let me introduce you to Andrea Stella, the new team principal of McLaren Racing. Now, you might not have heard of him before, but this 51-year-old Italian has quite the impressive track record. He's won several titles with some of the most successful teams and drivers in the sport, including Ferrari and Michael Schumacher. Andrea's journey in the world of racing started when he joined Ferrari after graduating in aerospace engineering from La Sapienza University in Rome and completing his PhD in mechanical engineering in 2000. In 2002, he was promoted to performance engineer for Michael Schumacher until 2006. He worked his way up the ranks, eventually becoming a performance and race engineer to Kimi Räikkönen and Fernando Alonso. It's safe to say he played a huge role in bringing out the best performance in the team, considering all but Alonso won championships during their time at Ferrari. His work with Ferrari during the Schumacher era and his time as Fernando Alonso's race engineer has taught him how to work in a pressurized environment with a winning mentality. In 2015, Andrea joined McLaren as head of race operations and worked his way up to performance director and race director. He was a pivotal figure in the success of the team alongside Andrea Seidl, who was the former team principal at McLaren. In fact, after Seidl left last year, Stella was immediately appointed as the team principal. With over 2 decades of F1 experience behind him, Andrea is a seasoned pro in the paddock. In short, Andrea Stella is a force to be reckoned with in the world of racing. He's got the experience, the knowledge, and the personality to take McLaren to the next level. So there you have it, a short introduction on Andrea Stella's career. Now let's have a look at his life outside the paddock. It was confirmed in late December of 2022 that Andrea was being promoted to the role of team principal. And with great power comes great responsibility and an even greater paycheck. It's no secret that Formula One is a sport that's fueled by money, and the teams are not shy about spending millions on key personnel, so it's safe to say that Andrea is about to hit the jackpot. According to reports, our man Andrea is set to earn a whopping $5 million to next season. Yes, you read that right, $5 million. That's a major bump from the $2 million that Andrea Seidl reportedly got there. That means the owners are trusting Andrea with a lot more responsibility. You can just imagine the smile on Stella's face when he heard the news. With that kind of money, Andrea can probably afford a few rounds of drinks at the pub after work. Now, before you start thinking that Stella is just going to sit back and relax while counting his millions, let's remember that this large sum is a true indication of his value at McLaren. Our boy Andrea has worked tirelessly and helped the team's recent efforts to make some impressive strides, so he deserves every penny of that paycheck. Moreover, Stella's raise brings him in line with other key personnel in the sport, such as Frederick Vasseur, who is also rumored to earn in the same ballpark. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This amount is still less than what some of the big dogs in the sport are earning. You know, the likes of Toto Wolff or Christian Horner, but hey, Stella is not one to complain. He knows that he's getting paid handsomely for his hard work, and that's all that matters. However, the McLaren salary is not the only paycheck he's getting. Throughout his career in Formula One, Andrea Stella has been able to secure some impressive endorsement deals, with reports indicating he earned around $200,000 annually in endorsement money during his time at Ferrari. Now, as the head of McLaren, Stella is poised to attract even more lucrative deals from top brands looking to align themselves with the success and prestige of the McLaren brand. Reports suggest that he could be looking at a multi-year endorsement deal worth around $500,000. This figure may seem steep, but it is well-deserved considering Stella's accomplishments in the sport and his pivotal role in the success of the teams he has worked with in the past. So, it's safe to say that he will be a highly sought-after partner for brands looking to associate themselves with success in the world of motorsport. It's safe to say that the McLaren boss is on top of the world right now, and with that kind of money, he's bought himself a fancy car. And of course, it's a McLaren. Andrea has got a McLaren 720S, which comes with a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that delivers a whopping 710 horsepower. It's paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that shifts faster than a blink of an eye, making the car go from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.8 seconds. Yes, you read that right, 2.8 seconds. And if you're feeling brave, it can even hit a top speed of 212 mph. The McLaren boss really went overboard with this one. And 720s does not come cheap, but you probably knew that already. The base price for a brand new 720S is around $300,000. But hey, if you're going to splurge on a supercar, then why not go all out? And that's what Stella did. The 720S is truly a masterpiece of engineering, combining blistering performance with stunning design and luxury features. Stella has also reportedly seen in an Audi Q7. Sure, this car is not on the same level as the 720S, but believe me, it gets the work done. It's one of those SUVs that has it all: style, comfort, and great performance. Let's take a closer look at what makes this car so special. Under the hood, the Q7 comes with a 3.0-liter V6 engine that delivers 335 horsepower. The car can go from 0 to 60 mph in just 5.7 seconds, which is pretty impressive for an SUV of this size. There's also a suite of driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and forward collision warning. Not bad for something that costs just $55,000, not to forget that this is an Audi. Not comparable to the McLaren 720S, but Q7 is what Andrea Stella probably drives in everyday life. Andrea Stella is a racing expert, and he's been in the game for quite some time. But it wasn't until he became the racing director at McLaren that his net worth really started to increase. And boy, did it increase. Now, we don't have all the details, but it's estimated that his net worth is somewhere between $4 million to $5 million. Now, that's a pretty big range, but let's be real, even $4 million is nothing to sneeze at. But here's the real kicker. Andrea Stella is about to become the team principal. That's a big promotion, and it's expected to come with a big paycheck, like a 7-figure paycheck. That's right, we're talking millions here, people. So what does all of this mean? Well, it means that Andrea Stella is a pretty big deal, and it also means that he's about to become even bigger. We can't wait to see what he does in his new role, and we're excited to see how his net worth will continue to grow. One thing's for sure, though, which F1 character would you like to hear about next? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to my channel for your daily dose from the racing world. See you in the next one.